Okay. Remember in this case here, if ever we have two terms and then they said we should factorize them, this means that it will be a ish, ish. Let me quickly. Can I please have just a moment? In this case, we are saying that if ever we have two terms like the ones that were given there, which is 4. Remember, I said in this case, if it's two terms and then they're saying we should factorize, that means it could possibly be difference of two squares. But how do we verify that? We go to our calculator, we put in 4 equal sign, shift, fact, meaning at the place of 4, we're going to have it as what? 2 squared, right? And then we have x squared minus 9. You do the same. You have 9 equal sign, shift, fact. So this is 3 squared. 3 squared. So meaning this can simply be written as 2x squared because
Log.
we have both of them as squared minus 3 squared. What's the another name for minus?
Different.
Different, right?
Subtract.
So I might not
Oh,
subtract when it's different.
sorry.
So we have
Sorry.
difference of what? Of two squares, right? So in difference of two squares, remember we have our two brackets, and then this first term we write it here as 2x, and then I'm going because there's two of them, we're going to write another one there,
And
and then similarly with 3, we write one here and then the other one there, and then we just write
minus
plus and minus. So looking here, our answer should be a B, right? Our answer there will be B. Remember, we said it's up to us. We can also have this as minus and plus. As long as our signs inside they are not the same, it's okay. Correct. And then
yes.
Yes.
now we come to 32. On 32, we're given this trinomial 2, 5x minus 24. Remember the important term on a trinomial is what? Is that number there, right? This number, we should find two numbers that if we multiply them, they give us 24. And then if we add or subtract those two numbers, the very same numbers, if we add them or subtract them, they should give us this number here, which is -5. So which numbers are those? If we multiply 8 times 3, does it give us 24? 8 multiplied by 3. It does give us 24, right? Which is the number
Yes.
that we are looking for. So it does give us 24. But now when we say 8 plus 3, how much are we getting? We're getting 11, correct?
Yes, sir.
But if we say 8 -8 plus 3, how much do we get? -8 plus 3,
-5.
-5. And then -8 times 3, it gives us how much? -24, right? So we wanted
Yes,
-24 and we also wanted -5
I.
are those two numbers that we're looking for. So now meaning when we solve our equation, our when we factorize now, we're going to have -8, the first number -8, and then the next number is going to be what? +3. Remember this is positive, +3. And then we have x there and x there. So which one is our answer now in this case? It is B, right?
B.
It is B.
Yes.
And then here, same thing. Is this thing a trinomial?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because we have a squared, we have 1, and we have a constant term, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So before we go there, can we, inside of 12, do we have 6? Inside of 12, do we have 6?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we do,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Inside 18, do we have a 6?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. So meaning 6 is what? Is a common factor, right? It is there. We have 6 there. Inside there, we have 6 as well. And there we have 6. So let's take 6 out. Inside a 6, how many 6s do we have?
One.
1.
We have 1. So meaning for the first one is going to be only that minus inside of 12, how many sixes do we have?
2.
2.
We have
2.
2. Why? Minus inside 18, how many sixes do we have?
3.
3.
3.
This bracket here that we have, is it a trinomial bracket? That one there. Is it trinomial?
Yes.
Yes, the trinomial. And then if it's a trinomial, how do we factorize it? We're going to look at which number?
Uh,
That constant number, right? That's the most important number.
Constant.
So from that number, we're going to check which two numbers of 3, if we multiply them, they give us -3. But if we add or subtract, they give us -2. Which numbers are those? If we multiply them, they give us -3. But if we add or subtract, they give us -2. -3 times 1 is how much?
3.
-3, right?
Yes, sir.
-3 plus 1 is how much?
-3.
Two.
Is how much? -2, right?
Yes, sir.
So now meaning when we factorize this thing, we are then going to have 6, open our two brackets. Remember, we're going to have our y there, our another y there, and then we're going to have that one there, which is -3, and the other one is how much? It is +1. So looking here, which answer is that?
A.
A.
It is A. Our answer is A. 34. We are given 2x squared minus 2x minus 12 over 2x minus 6. Again, let us look at our numerator first. Inside 12, do we have a 2?
Yes.
Inside a 2, do we have a 2?
Yes.
Yes.
And inside of this 2, we also have a 2, right?
Yes.
Meaning
Yes.
2 is a common factor. So we take 2 out. Inside this 2, how many 2's do we have? We have 1, right? So we can just write it like that.
Yes, sir.
And then inside this 2, we also have 1. We can just write it like that. So
Yes.
inside of 12, how many 2's do we have?
6.
6. And then we have a 2 there. Inside this 6, do you have a 2 in it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So meaning 2 again is common, right? So inside this 2, we
Yes, sir.
have only 1, so we can write it as that minus. Inside that 6, how many 2's do we have?
3.
3.
3 of them. So now, let's quickly come here. If we were 2 divided by 2 is how much? They're going to cancel each other out, correct?
1.
Do we
Yes,
have,
sir.
is this bracket on top here, is it a trinomial? That bracket on top there, is it a trinomial?
Which one, sir? Yes, sir.
Is it a trinomial? Why is it a trinomial?
It has squared, it has 1, and it has a constant.
Constant term, right? How do we solve it?
Yeah.
Which number is most important? It's 6, right?
Constant.
Yes. So let's check which numbers, if we multiply them of 6, they give us 6, but if we add or subtract, they give us how much? -1. So which are those two numbers? We multiply them, they give us 6. We add or subtract, they give us -1. Which two numbers are those?
2 times 3 and
2 times
3. -3.
2 times 3, they're going to give us
Sorry. 3.
+6. But remember, we want -6, not positive. We want -6, not +6.
2 times
Yeah.
negative.
Hmm? -3.
2 times negative. Yes.
Yeah, it gives us -6, right? And
Yes.
then
Yes.
2 minus 3 is how much?
1. 2 minus 3 is -1.
Is -1. So meaning our factors are 2
2
and
and 3.
negative.
3. Negative
So let's
3.
quickly write it down. Here we're going to have x and x. Then our factors are +2 and minus 3 over x minus 3. So remember again, this bracket is going to cancel that bracket. What are we left with? X
X
plus 2, right?
2
Which one is that here?
is that's B, sir.
It's B. So now this is what we call pure maths. If ever next year you're going to do pure maths, this is what you're going to do all the time. Easy stuff. Nice things only. Nice things only. And
Uh,
then let's come to 35. 35 are given uh, x plus y squared minus 1 over x plus y minus 1. This, remember this 2 here, it means that we have y, x plus y, correct? Then minus 1.
yes,
And then this we can simply have it in a bracket as x plus y minus 1. We can have it like that. We can have it like that. Okay? That's what we can have. Are we clear? So
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
what is our answer for this one then? How do we simplify this one?
Uh, is it D?
D.
Or am I wrong? What did I write?
Kimamezi, kemezi lona.
I got a D in mine. Oh, it's A.
I'm waiting for your answer. I'm going to leave this one for you guys to simplify it.
Is it A, sir?
I don't know, but I want you guys to send me your working where you worked it out and send it to me. I want to see it. For 36 here, the same
Fine.
should solve for x. How do you solve for x when you're given plus 1 is equal to 3? This one should be the easiest. Anyone who gets this one wrong, accept it. We take this one over to that side. Therefore, we're going to have
Okay,
x is equals to 3 minus 1. Therefore, our x is equals to how much? 2,
two.
right? Which is A.
Check.
And then this one, we have 2p is equals to 4. We're solving for p. What do we do in this case?
We take
We wait, I have it assigned.
divide them by 2.
Exactly. If we had something like this, we would divide this by 2, right? So we do the
Yes,
same
sir.
thing there. We divide this by 2. That cancels that. P is equals to how much? 2. Our answer is how much? B. And then 38. Remember I said this thing, we're given x minus 1 is equals to 0. Remember we can put this thing in a bracket. If ever is multiplied. Remember multiplication means both of them are in a bracket, right? So we can simply put them in a bracket. And if ever they're both in a bracket, what do we then do? We then say the first bracket is equals to 0 or the second bracket is equals to 0. Therefore, this one is already solved. X is equals to 0. For this one, we take this to the other side. So we're going to have x is equals to 0 plus 1. Remember, if it was negative, when it goes to the other side, it becomes positive. So finally, we have x is equals to a 1. Here, which one is our answer?
Uh,
I
D.
got
D.
Our answer. I just showed you guys now our answer, but you're still saying it's B.
our answer is D.
Our answer is they're saying x is equals to 0 or x is equals to how much? 1, meaning our answer is
D. 1.
D.
D.
Yes. And then we do the same again. We have this bracket multiplied by that bracket is equals to 0. So what do? We're saying the first bracket. Whenever you have it equals to 0, we're saying the first bracket, it should be equal to 0 or the second bracket is equals to 0. Then we take this one over to that side. We're going to have B is equals to 0 plus 3 or b is equals to 0 minus 2. Remember here we do the same thing. It has to go that side. So finally,
Yeah.
b is equals to 3 or
3.
b is equals to negative 2. Meaning
Yeah.
our answer is
So
which
it's
one here?
D. D.
Is D. Coming to 40. 40 are saying 2 times a certain number. Do we know that number?
Mm.
No.
We don't know it. So it's going to be 2 times that number. If we don't know a number, we call it what? X.
X.
We are saying 2 times a number. This number is done what? Is decreased by 8. Okay? Decreased,
Yeah.
Yeah.
does it mean addition or does it mean subtraction?
Subtraction.
Huh?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. We minus it by 8 is equal to how much? 18. They're saying it's equal.
80.
They said it is equal to 18. So which one is our
18.
answer here now?
B.
Our answer is B. I hope you guys can see how these number sentences we write them down.
Yes, sir.
And then we have 41. 41, that's saying we're given y is equals to m squared minus 3m. And m is equals to how much? 4, right? What is the value of y?
Yes.
Meaning at the place of m, we're going to put 4. So therefore we have y is equals to, at the place of m, we put 4. Then we have
4.
squared minus 3. At the place of m again, we put 4.
4.
Therefore,
And
y
then
is
Y
equals
equals
to, you put that in
16 minus 12.
16 minus 12. Yes. How much is that? Is it not 4?
4.
Yes.
Yes,
Four.
it is.
So our answer is C.
C.
Right? And then for 42 here, our variable here, it is what? It is an exponent. And I said whenever our variable is an exponent, it means every number such as 9, we need to write it as an exponent as well. So for us to write 9 as an exponent, we have to say 9 equals sign, shift, fact,
If
meaning that
3
9 is
squared.
going to be written as 3 squared.
3 over 2.
Squared, 3
Square,
squared.
sorry.
But now remember, if we want to write that 3 squared at the numerator, what's going to happen to that sign there if it was positive?
It's
Negative.
gonna be
It will
negative.
become a negative. So now in this case, we have the same basis, right? If we have the same
Yes.
basis, we cancel the basis, we are left only with the exponents, which is going to be m is equals to negative 2.
Negative
Negative
2.
2.
So our answer for this one is C.
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 Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we now come here. They're saying we are given that what is the value of P and T? Remember, P here is our what? Is our output again? Is it at the place
Yes.
of Y?
Yeah.
So now let's say at the place of Y, let us put P. Okay, let's write it down. Y is equals to x squared plus 1. So now at the place of Y, we're going to put what? P is equals to,
P.
they said if P, how much is our X?
Our
Negative
X.
4.
Negative 4.
Is negative 4. So we're going to have negative
No.
4 squared plus
Yes.
1. Finally, how much is our P? 16 plus
Our
1
P.
is 17,
17.
right? So our P is how much? 17.
17.
Now let us go to T. There's T there. T is at the place of what? Of X or Y?
At the
Negative
place.
X.
Huh?
X.
There?
At the place of X, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then how much is our Y at the place at that position? How much is our Y?
Our Y is 37.
It's 37. So we're going to have at the place of Y we have 37. At the place of X we have T
Equals
squared plus 1. What do we do
plus
in this
1.
case? We take that one, that side.
We,
We're going to have 36.
and then
Because remember,
yeah,
if it goes that side, it's going to change the sign.
it
I guess,
becomes negative.
yeah, it's going to
Yes.
become
Yes.
negative. So we're going to have 37 minus 1 T squared. So this is going to give us 36
26.
t squared. And
Yeah,
then
and
how do
then
we get rid of the square? We get a square root. But whenever we do that, all the time, remember to put plus or minus, okay? Remember to put
Yes,
plus
sir.
or
yes,
minus. So our answer is going to be plus or minus 6t.
6. How much are we?
So which one is our answer now?
Our answer is D.
Our answer,
D.
our answer is
Oh
D.
my God.
And then we go for 42, 44 now. 44 here, they're saying we should simplify this. Are you going to have, in this case, are we going to have this bracket and that bracket equal to 0? No, we can't have that
No.
because there's a sign in between them. This sign here is how much? I mean, this sign here is what? Is a plus, meaning those two brackets are not multiplied. We can only do that when the two brackets are multiplied. But if they're not multiplied, it means we're going to simplify this thing further. So let's do it quickly. We're given x plus 3 plus 2x minus 3 is equals to 0. So here is we're going to multiply there and there. It's going to give us x squared. Then you multiply there and there. It's going to give us plus 3x. Then we come here. It's going to give us positive. It's going to give us 2x. Then you multiply there. It's going to give us positive times negative is negative 6 because 2 times 3 is 6.
6.
And then do we have, when we simplify here, do you have any like terms?
No.
Those are like terms, right? We have x there. So we're going to add the coefficient. Our coefficient at this point is 3 and 2. So plus 3 plus 2 is how much?
5, sir.
Is plus 5. Then we have x minus 6 is equals to 0. Can you, is this thing a trinomial here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So if it's a trinomial, how do we, what's the most important part?
We
That
focus
The
on the
constant
is.
negative 6.
So which two numbers, if ever we add, we
negative
multiply them?
3 and positive
Uh,
negative 3 and positive 2.
negative 3 and positive 2.
Positive 2.
Yes, when you multiply them, they're going to give us negative 6 again.
Yes.
Yes.
But negative 3 plus 2, how much is that?
That's 5.
Negative 1.
Negative
Negative
1,
one.
excuse.
Again,
I was
is
thinking
that
of
how much we want?
at the time.
No.
No.
So which other numbers can we work with? How about we work with
Negative
uh,
6 and
plus
1.
6 times negative 1? They're going to give us how much?
Yeah.
Negative 6 again. And
Yes.
then
Yes, sir.
Yes.
6 minus 1 is how much?
Positive 5.
35. So meaning our numbers are those ones. So we're going to have at this point x and x. Then we have plus 6 minus 1. So finally now we have two brackets. They're equal to how much? To 0, right? Can we now
Yes.
say this bracket is equals to 0 and that bracket is equals to 0? Can you now do that?
Yeah.
Yes, we can. So we're going to have x plus 6 is equals to 0 or x minus 1 is equals to 0. And then finally we take this one over to that side. X is equals to negative 6 or x is equals to how much? A 1.
1.
So our
Yes,
answer
a
is
1.
which one now?
D.
D.
Our answer is D.
D.
Mm.
And then the last question
Uh,
now. The last question. They're saying as well here we should solve for x, right?
yeah.
So solving for x at this point, we're given 1 over 2a minus 1 squared is equals to a 1. We need to firstly remember break this thing down here. We need to firstly break this thing. So we have -1, -1. So when you multiply that and that, half times a half is how much? 1/4, correct?
After
1
Yes.
over 4, a squared. And then half times -1 is half as well. And then you come this side, it's also going to give us a half. And then we multiply there and there is going to give us a 1. And then is equals to 1. So what do? We have 1/4 a squared. A half, do we have any like terms at this point? This and that are like terms, right?
Yes.
yes,
So negative half plus minus negative half is what?
negative.
positive
No, it is -1. Half, half is how much? -1. Quickly check that. We
All
have
the
A,
signs.
yes, and then you have A plus, and then here we have this one here. How much are we going to have at this point? 1. Then that one, we take it over to that side, is going to be what? -1 is equals to a 0. Then we move on. Therefore, do you have any like terms at this point?
Yes. Is it?
Which is what?
No.
+1 and -1, I guess.
yes,
Yes.
Yes.
So +1 -1 is going to give us how much?
2.
Yeah?
No. 1. No, sir. Sorry.
+1 -1 is how much? Is 0.
0. Sorry.
And then moving on here, do you have any common factors at this point? Do you have an A at this side and that side?
Yes.
yes,
Yes, sir.
So we're going to have what? We take A out. We are then left with
The thing
1
is like
over 4
the small
A
of that.
minus 1. And then we have it equals to 0. So finally, A is equals to, that first bracket is equals to 0. And then this bracket as well, which is 1 over 4 A minus 1 is equals to a 0. We take this over to that side. We're going to have 1 over 4A is equals to a 1. And then how do we get rid of a half? What's the multiplicative of 1 over 4? Multiplicative inverse of 1 over 4.
oh,
You say
wow.
It is 4. So we multiply this side by 4. Whatever we do in that side, we should also do that side.
on the
Oh,
other side.
So this cancels that. A is equals to how much? 4.
4.
Meaning our answers, we
B,
said A is equals to 0 or A is equals to
A
4.
positive 4,
So which
which
one
is
is that one?
B.
B,
Yes. Mm.
Yeah.
So this thing, guys, it requires a lot of practice. But fortunately, on our side, we still have tomorrow, Wednesday, and then we're writing on Thursday. Who else is not writing tomorrow besides Tepo, Fumelo, Ntando, and Khumolem? Or am I you right?
me, sir.
Owami?
But I'm not writing Wednesday.
You're not writing on
Okay, I'm
Tuesday.
writing tomorrow, but I'm not.
You're not writing on Wednesday.
Yes.
And then Untatile wena,
Ngiyongole kasanele after.
awungolo sanele labone.
Eh,
Okay, I'll give you guys some resources to study on. And then Sipokazi in here? Sipokazi? No, she's not.
and
Okay, guys, we are done for today. The only thing I require of you is that uh, you do from 46 until 60, and then you submit at 9, and then we'll be done. But remember, don't only show me your answers. Doesn't like don't show me A, B, C, D, E. Show me your workings as well. You can see that I've been doing my workings. So I also want to see your workings. I don't want people who are guessing here. So when you submit, show me your workings as well, not only the alphabet. Are we clear? And
Yes,
then
sir.
that is all for
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you, sir.
Good night.
Good night, there.
Thank you.
Ngiyotla msebenzi waka 9. Hana good night until bedtime. Sharp, sharp, boys and girls. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah.